Let's talk about this preview show. Can't wait. UFC 253. Israel Adesanya versus Paulo Costa for the middleweight championship of the world.
Wow. Historic event. This has not happened since UFC 98. Lyoto Machida versus Rashad Evans, two undefeated fighters fighting for gold. It is now happening here in 2020. Out of all the chaos, all the craziness, we have this to look forward to. This is a historic event that has not happened in more than a decade. Two undefeated fighters. Israel Adesanya, 19-0. Paulo Costa, 13-0. Are you kidding me or what? Let's get it on.
I can't wait.
Frick, man. I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited. And this is going to be such an entertaining. Oh, wow. I can't even talk.
I know.
Entertaining fight. I know. It's like, I want to get it out. It's going to be such an entertaining fight. These guys are going to stand there. And they're going to trade. Paulo Costa is the true bull.
Yes, he's what Yoel Romero should have fucking been. Should have been. Fucked it over for the fans, you will.
Costa does not care. He will push the pace. He will get in Izzy's face, which will allow a lot of opportunities for Israel Adesanya to counter. And this is just going to be a striking matchup. It's going to be a beautiful, phenomenal fight. I cannot wait. I'm so hyped.
I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. You just summed it up perfectly. The true bull. The true bull versus the matador. This is the fight. This is the fight. I was so hyped for the UL fight, and for it to end like that.
Yeah, it was so disappointing.
It was disgusting. I was pissed.
Well, and then remember, because it was Joanna versus Zhang Wei Li. And dude, you wish you would have just switched those two fights. Yes. Like Yoel and Izzy could have been the co-main, and then Joanna and Wei Li should have been the main event because that was the greatest fight this year.
Yes, and it's going to be fight of the year for sure.
With the worst fight of the year.
Worst fight of the year for sure. And fuck, dude, could you imagine if this is the war that we deserve, the fans want, the war we all think that's going to happen, and then Israel knocks him the fuck out in the 4th or 5th, and then he has the greatest fight of the year and the worst?
That'd be pretty awesome.
Has that ever happened?
I don't think so. That's
dude.
Like getting a Razzies and an Oscars in the same year, which has happened, believe it or not.
It's legendary. Legendary stuff.
Legendary.
You know, I would be so happy for the man because that's just what a career. And for to still be undefeated and have something like that happen, I just can't wait. Because Israel Adesanya, he is the true counter-striker. The true counter-striker. It's what he wants to do. He wants someone to charge at him. He wants to fuck him up with the counter-strikes. I just can't wait, dude, because this is the perfect opponent for Israel. This is what's going to bring the lion out. This is what's going to bring the Israel that fought Kelvin Gastelum out.
Absolutely.
I can't wait, dude. I'm so happy this is the main event. And it doesn't need to have the greatest fights underneath the co-main. I mean, we all know that. It's not the greatest fight card ever. Like, compared to last week's fight card, oh my goodness.
This one is way weaker, and you got to pay for it, too.
Yes, but this is how good this fight is. I'm going to pay $100 for this fight if I could, dude. Fuck. I would just take my money, please. Yeah. I can't wait. We got to talk about the reach advantage. Israel's got an 80-inch reach, dude.
I know. So long.
You know, Paulo's got a pretty long one, too. It's 72, but, I mean, he's just so... He's I mean, people call him T-Rex. Just because he's so jacked, you know? He's just got such giant muscles. How do you see this fight going down? I guess we just have to go into picks.
Yeah. Let's jump into our picks because I find this to be a very intriguing, very intriguing matchup here. You know, as we have talked about multiple times, Paulo Costa is the bull. Izzy is more the counter striker. But I got to be honest with you. After watching the way Israel fought Yoel Romero, I thought he was very timid. I thought, or not timid, just more calm and collective, never engaged at all. But I think he will be a little overwhelmed, I think, with Paulo Costa. If Costa comes out the way that I think he's going to, which is fast and furious, like he did against Yoel Romero, that fight, I wish to God would have been 5 rounds.
Yes, it needed to be. It should have been a main event anywhere.
It should have been. That unquestionably should have been. But if he comes out the way he fought Yoel Romero, I think Izzy's in for a rough fight, man.
Yeah.
A rough fight that from which the likes he has never seen before. Yeah, the Kelvin Gastelum fight, that was a tough one. You know, Robert Whittaker in the second round wasn't that bad. But I'm telling you, he will go into deep and murky waters with Paulo Costa, especially if this fight goes into the 3rd and 4th round and Paulo Costa is still putting on that pace. He's still throwing those fucking giant shots at him. Izzy's got a great capability of counter striking, and he's so slick and just he's so fluid. Like, you know how Bruce Lee says, "Be like water." That's how I feel Izzy is when he fights.
Yeah,
like
well,
when
he's
he's
the
in
style
the true
bender, bro.
form. Yeah,
Yep.
when he's in his true form of mixed martial arts and fighting, like it's so beautiful to watch him fight. But man, I think Paulo Costa is going to overwhelm him, and I think Paulo Costa wins this fight. And again, this pains me to say it because I am such a huge Izzy fan. But we gotta just pick a winner who we think's going to win the fight. If Izzy goes out and wins, hell yeah, awesome. Because I love him. But I think Paulo Costa goes out there. I think he gets the job done in the 4th round, overwhelms him with some flurries. I think it's going to be a TKO.
Fuck. I just hope people online don't call me racist for this, but I'm going fucking Wakanda forever with my man, Israel Adesanya, bro.
3rd round TKO, sorry.
Oh, 3rd round? No, but Wakanda for fucking ever, bro. He's going to come out. And I think it's going to be a fucking war, back and forth war. Who gives a shit who wins rounds? Because I don't see this fight going the distance, dude. Someone is going to sleep, and it's going to be spectacular. Everyone sleeps on Israel's freaking knockout power, dude. He has that. I mean, the Bobby Knuckles fight. The Bobby Knuckles fight should tell everyone this. You cannot sleep on this man's power.
No, you can't.
He will separate you from consciousness if he can. And he is just so clean. He's so crisp. He can fight on the outside. He can hit you with power shots. I'm all in on Israel, dude. I can't hop off this hype train right now. And it is against the guy who legitimately can beat him. I really think Paulo might be the only guy in this middleweight division right now that can
stylistically
fuck with Israel. Yeah. I mean, it's Paulo. Name another. I don't think you can. I think Israel and Paulo are in their leagues of their own. They're going to fight 3 or 4 times. I wouldn't be shocked if...
Maybe Jared Cannonier. Maybe.
Oh, yes.
Maybe.
Sneaky pick.
That's a sneaky one.
I mean, well, Jared...
But other than that, man, I'm looking at the list. No.
That's the dark horse of this division, dude. He is so dangerous. And that's once again, these 3 men, dude. I really think these 3 men are the best in their division, and they're going to fight multiple times. And I just can't wait. So I'm going Israel Adesanya, 4th round TKO. I think it's just going to be back and forth. I think both men are just going to show their heart. I think both men get almost knocked out multiple times in this fight. I think this is going to be a war. I think this is possible fight of the year contender. Asterisk to this, guys, if you don't have $65, go rob a bank, go do something, fucking stick someone for their wallet, dude.
Dude, I gotta watch this fight. It's like, they're playing it at Buffalo Wild Wings, right? You don't have to stick.
Just murdered someone. Shit. It's going to jail. Yeah, I don't condone violence, guys. That's a joke. Yeah, well, okay,
yes,
I know
clear,
we have
obvious
to,
joke.
In 2020.
You
this
do
has to be
have
said.
to clarify it, unfortunately.
Yeah, so it's small text.
This was a joke. Please do not take us seriously.
You have to watch this fight. Yeah. Find someone that bought it. Go to fucking a restaurant. I don't know if Rona shut your shit down wherever you guys are, but this is a must-watch fight.
It is.
This is a must-watch fight, regardless of this next fight as well. But Israel Adesanya, 4th round TKO. I can't wait.